My mother-in-law demanded, "Pay for my $15 cosmetic surgery or I'll turn your wife against you." I replied, "Do what you need to do." Then I showed my wife the evidence of her demands. When my wife cut her off instead, I, 30 male, need to vent because my mother-in-law just tried to blackmail me and it completely backfired on her. Got a text from her late at night. "We need to talk. Tomorrow. Urgent. Don't tell my daughter." Red flag number 1. Anytime someone tells you to hide stuff from your spouse, something's up. But I figured maybe her husband was sick or she needed help with a surprise party. Agreed to meet for coffee. She showed up with this leather folder like she was closing a business deal. Didn't even order anything. Just sat down and said, "I need $15,000. I blinked. For what? My procedure. I'm getting work done. Face, neck, maybe some lipo. I deserve to feel beautiful. Okay, cool. Why are you telling me? Because you're paying for it. I actually laughed. Thought she was messing with me. She wasn't. I'm serious. My daughter tells me what you make. You can afford it. Even if I could, why would I pay for your cosmetic surgery? Her whole demeanor changed. Got this cold look. Because if you don't, I'll make sure my daughter sees who you really are. A selfish man who doesn't value family. That's a threat. That's reality. I'm her mother. I know exactly what to say to make her question you. Your secrecy about money, how you don't prioritize her family, how you're controlling. I just sat there, coffee getting cold, trying to process this insanity. You have until the end of the week. Don't test me. She left. I stayed there like an idiot, genuinely confused about what just happened. Here's the thing. My mother-in-law's always been a piece of work. Guilt trips, passive-aggressive comments, the whole package. My wife sees it, but has learned to deal with it over the years. But this was different. I went home. Didn't tell my wife yet. Wanted to see if her mom would actually follow through on the threats. The texts started that night. "Have you thought about our discussion? Time is running out. Choose wisely. I know how to get through to my daughter. Always have." Then, one conversation is all it takes to plant doubt. Think about that. That's when I started screenshotting everything. Every text, every threat. If she wanted to play games, I'd make sure I had documentation. The deadline came and went. I ignored all her messages. She called. "Well? No. No, I'm not giving you $15,000. That's ridiculous." Silence. Then in this scary, calm voice, "You just made the biggest mistake of your marriage. Do what you need to do." Hung up. My wife came home from work normal that evening. We made dinner, watched TV, everything seemed fine. I figured maybe her mom was bluffing. Next morning, my wife's phone was ringing nonstop. Finally answered it on speaker while making breakfast. "Honey, we need to talk about your husband." My wife looked at me, confused. "What about him? He's been acting strange lately, secretive. Have you noticed?" "Mom, what are you talking about?" "Just watch him. Pay attention to how he handles money, how he treats family. I'm worried." "Worried about what?" "I can't say more. Just trust your mother's intuition." After she hung up, my wife turned to me. "Okay, what was that?" "Your mom asked me for 15 grand for a facelift. I said no. Now she's trying to turn you against me like she threatened." My wife actually laughed. "She what?" I pulled out my phone, showed her every text, every threat, the blackmail attempt. Watched her face go through about 5 different emotions. Confusion, disbelief, anger, then this cold fury I'd never seen before. She threatened our marriage? Over plastic surgery? Read it yourself. She went through every message, hands shaking by the end. "I'm calling her." "You sure?" "Oh, I'm very sure," she called. Speaker on. "Honey, I was hoping. Did you threaten my husband?" Pause. "What? I don't know what he told you, but did you demand $15,000 from him and say you'd turn me against him if he refused?" Longer pause. "You're twisting things. I asked for help with a medical procedure. A facelift isn't medical, Mom. And threatening your son-in-law is psychotic." "Don't you dare, I'm your mother. And he's my husband. You tried to blackmail him. If you choose him over me, you'll regret it. Mark my words." My wife's voice went ice cold. "Is that another threat?" Her mom hung up. My wife just stared at her phone. "Holy shit. Yeah. My mom tried to extort you. Pretty much. I'm so sorry. Not your fault. But it turns out it was just the beginning." Update 1, thought that would be the end of it. Nope. Her mom started texting both of us. To my wife, you're choosing him over your own mother. Hope you can live with that. To me, you've poisoned her against me. This isn't over. My wife blocked her. I kept mine open, kept documenting, insurance. Then her dad called. He's usually chill, stays out of drama. What's going on? My wife's having a meltdown. I explained everything. The demand, the threats, all of it. Long silence. She asked you for how much? $15,000 for elective cosmetic surgery. Jesus, he sighed heavy. She told me you two were disrespecting her. She mentioned the blackmail part. That didn't come up. You got proof? Sent him the screenshots. He called back pretty quick. I don't even know what to say. I'm embarrassed. You didn't do anything wrong. Still, you did the right thing saying no. She's used to getting her way. This won't end quietly. Understatement of the year. My wife's sister called next. Mom says you're refusing to help her with a medical emergency. My wife, listening in, snorted. Medical emergency? She wants a facelift. Wait, what? She demanded my husband pay 15 grand for cosmetic surgery and threatened to destroy our marriage when he said no. I've got the texts if you want to see. Are you kidding me? Wish I was. Since when does mom even want a facelift? Since she decided she deserves to feel beautiful on our dime. Her sister went quiet. I'm staying way out of this. Smart woman. But word spread. Suddenly half the family was calling. Some supportive, some judgy. My wife's grandmother was the worst. You're disrespecting your mother over money? You think you're too good for us now? Grandma, she tried to blackmail my husband. That's not blackmail. That's family asking family for help. My wife hung up on her. Then her mom showed up at our house. Didn't answer the door. Watched through the Ring camera. She stood there ringing the bell for forever. Then started yelling. I know you're in there. This is about money. You're destroying this family. I recorded everything. Finally she left, but not before taping a note to our door. You've made your choice. Don't come crying to me when you need me. You're dead to me until you fix this. My wife read it when she got home, just stared at it. Well, that's clear. I'm sorry. Stop. She did this. She crumpled it up. Not you. Not me. Her. We had a wedding coming up. Her cousin, her mom would be there. My wife didn't want to hide. I'm not running. I didn't do anything wrong. The wedding was awkward as hell. Her mom sat on the opposite side, wouldn't even look at us. But I kept catching her talking to different relatives, pointing at us. Her aunt came over during dinner. So there's family drama? You could say that. Your mother says you're refusing to help her when she needs medical care. It's not medical, it's cosmetic, and she threatened to ruin my marriage if we didn't pay. Aunt's eyebrows went up. Oh, that's very different than what she said. Bet it is. After the wedding, group text to a bunch of family. Her mom added everyone. I want everyone to know what's happening. My daughter and son-in-law value money over family. They've abandoned me in my time of need. You all should know what kind of people they really are. My wife stared at her phone, then typed, anyone who wants the actual story with screenshots of the threats and blackmail can DM me. Otherwise, I'm done defending myself against lies. 3 people messaged immediately. She sent them everything. 2 apologized. 1 said we were still wrong. Can't win everyone. But here's where it gets good. My wife's sister called back. Voice low, like she was hiding. You won't believe this. Mom's been asking everyone for money. Literally everyone. Different stories to different people. Different stories? Told grandma it's medical. Told aunt whoever it's for a reunion. Told my husband it's because dad won't help her. She's playing everyone. How much has she gotten? Maybe 3 grand? Nowhere near what she needs. Bet she's pissed. Oh, she's furious. Keeps complaining how cheap everyone is. Then her dad called. Sounded exhausted. I need to tell you something. Your mother-in-law has been taking money from our retirement account. Just found out. About $5,000 over the last few months. My wife went white. What? Small amounts at first, then bigger. When I confronted her, she said she deserved it. That she's earned it putting up with me. Dad, there's more. She opened a credit card, both our names. Didn't ask me. Already charged $2,000, all for this surgery stuff. That's financial abuse. I know. Defeated voice. I'm handling it. Just wanted you to know in case she tries blaming you. After he hung up, my wife just sat there. She stole from my dad for a facelift. People get crazy when they feel entitled. Then her mom's best friend called. They'd known each other forever. I need to talk to you about your mother. If this is about the surgery. It's worse. She's been telling people things about you and your husband, lies. What kind of lies? That he's abusive, that you're trapped, that she's trying to save you. She's telling people you're brainwashed. My wife's hands clenched. Are you serious? There's more. She's showing people a picture of bruises on someone's arm. Says it's you. Says your husband did it. What? I don't have bruises. I know, that's why I'm calling. She either faked it or found someone else's picture, but she's showing it around. Who has she shown? At least 6 people at the salon, maybe more. My wife was shaking. I took the phone. This is the allegedly abusive husband. Thank you for telling us. Do you know specifically who she showed? Most of the regulars. I can give you names if you need. After that call, my wife broke down. Full crying, couldn't breathe. She's lying about abuse. Over money. Over $15,000. I let her cry it out, then made a decision. We're getting ahead of this, before it spreads more. How? We document everything, tell the truth, show receipts, let people decide. You mean like publicly? I mean we make a statement to family, show them exactly what's happened. She nodded. Okay. We spent that evening putting together a timeline. Every text, threat, lie we could prove, including the fake bruise claim, with her mom's friend, willing to confirm it was fake. My wife sent it to her dad first. Before this goes further, you need to see everything. He called immediately. Send this to everyone. She's gone too far. My wife created a group chat, siblings, grandparents, close aunts and uncles, maybe 20 people. Sent the whole timeline with one message. This is what actually happened. Decide for yourselves, but I'm done letting my mother lie about my husband. Responses came fast. Sister. Holy shit, I didn't know it was this bad. Aunt, your mother's always been dramatic, but this is insane. Uncle, we support you guys. Grandmother, this is out of context. You're making your mother look bad. My wife replied, she made herself look bad. I'm just showing the truth. Best response was from her cousin. Your mom asked me for money 3 times. 3 different stories, now it makes sense. She's a scammer. Within hours, the family shifted. People who knew her patterns saw them clearly. People who believed her started asking questions. And her mom? Silent for days. Then one text to my wife, you've humiliated me, made me look like a monster, I'll never forgive you. My wife wrote back, you did this to yourself, Mom. All I did was tell the truth. Nothing back. Her dad called later. I've moved money to a separate account. My name only. Canceled the credit card she opened. She's furious with me now too. How are you holding up? Tired. 32 years and I'm just tired. We're doing counseling. Her idea, she thinks the therapist will take her side. Good luck with that. Thanks. And hey, thank you for not caving. If you had, she'd never stop. It needed to end. Update 2. Things have gotten weirder. The counseling her dad mentioned? Total disaster apparently. Her mom spent 2 sessions trying to convince the therapist she's the victim. Therapist wasn't buying it. She asked if maybe the need for constant validation through appearance and others' money might indicate deeper issues. Her dad told us over coffee. Your mother-in-law walked out, refuses to go back. She's still trying for the surgery? Found a cheaper place. $8 grand. Selling jewelry to pay for it. Miserable about it though. Keeps saying if her family loved her, she wouldn't have to sacrifice her valuables. My wife shook her head. Everything's always someone else's fault. Families split now. Half still talk to her mom but keep us updated. Other half cut her off completely. Her sister's been surprisingly cool about everything. Called with an observation. I've been thinking about all the times mom guilt-tripped me. Small stuff mostly. Money here and there, babysitting last minute, dropping plans when she needed something. I thought that was normal. It's not, my wife said. Yeah, I'm getting that now. She's been doing this forever. Controlling us through guilt. You were just the first to say no. The craziest thing happened though. Her mom showed up at my office, got past security somehow, showed up at my actual desk. We need to talk. My whole team was staring. I stood up. Outside. Got her to the lobby. She crossed her arms. You turned my daughter against me. No, you did that? I'm her mother, and I'm her husband. You threatened our marriage over cosmetic surgery? What'd you think would happen? I thought you'd show compassion, understanding. For blackmail? It wasn't blackmail. I pulled out my phone. Still had the screenshots. Want me to read these out loud? Here in the lobby where you work? Her face went red. You're horrible. Because I wouldn't give you $15,000? Because you chose money over family. No, you chose money over family. You picked a facelift over your relationship with your daughter. That's on you. She looked like she wanted to hit me, just turned and walked out instead. Security called later. That woman's been added to our restricted list. She can't come back. Thanks. So she did get the cheaper surgery. Posted all over social media about it. Pictures and bandages, captions about finally putting myself first and doing this for me. My wife scrolled through. She's playing Survivor. Let her. The comments were interesting though. Lots of support but also pointed questions. Didn't you have family who could help? Thought your daughter would have supported this? She didn't respond to any of them. Her dad's been making changes. Own checking account, changed all passwords, going to therapy alone. Not leaving her, he told my wife, but not enabling her either. She wants to act like this? Fine. Without my money. Her mom threw a recovery party. Invited everyone except us. Most people didn't go. The ones who did said it was sad and awkward. She kept talking about how much she sacrificed, sister reported. How no one supported her. People just ate cake and left. It was uncomfortable. My wife's birthday came up. First one without her mom. She handled it better than expected. You know what's weird? I don't miss her. I miss having a normal mom. But her, the drama, manipulation, constant demands, I don't miss any of that. That's healthy. Is it though? She's my mom. She's also someone who tried to extort your husband and spread lies about abuse. Being related doesn't make that okay. We had a small dinner. Her dad came, her sister, close friends, people who actually cared about her. Her mom's apparently telling everyone she's disowned her daughter for being ungrateful. My wife's response when she heard, "Cool, saves me the trouble." The surgery results. Her dad says she's not happy. Too subtle, apparently. Wanted more dramatic results for $8,000. Already talking about revision surgery. Another $6,000. I told her she's on her own. I don't know how this ends long term. Maybe she'll realize what she lost. Probably not though. Entitled people rarely do. My wife said it best. I spent 30 years managing her emotions and keeping peace. I'm done. She chose cosmetic surgery over me. That's her loss. Weirdest part? Our marriage is stronger. Turns out surviving someone trying to destroy you from outside brings you closer. She wanted to turn my wife against me. Instead turned everyone against herself. That's what happens when you lead with threats instead of conversation. When you value appearance over relationships. When you think everyone exists to fund your wants. She's got her new face. We've got peace. I'll take that trade.